So today I'm not having a very good day. My dad's here, but I, yeah, I can't. I feel like I just can't be happy. I feel like I can't be happy. I can't work. Have loads of callers. I don't know how. I can't seem to get my number off. People call me for massage, but I can't seem to take my ads off because I don't know which ads that they're watching to get my number from. I've taken them all down, but there's one or two that I can't touch, and I can't seem to log in or anything. There is no login. But anyway, um, yeah, I'm not working. I can't work. I'm Christ. I'm inspiring so many things. I pretty much own the music industry and uh, like spiritually I'm inspiring every song, particularly, well, not so much guys songs, but songs sung by females I'm inspiring particularly. And yeah, I feel like the world is setting up something, um but they've left out the fact that they're hurting me, and they've been doing this for a very, very long time. And I just, this week I feel like I have been posting some negative things online, and I just feel like people don't actually want to help me. Why? Because I've cancelled my Big Brother plan, and the games that I wanted to play. I can't do that now. This world has ignored me for too long. Um, I, I feel like Diddy is, a character who represents Angel of God the Father. Um, I feel like, these allegations that are being made against him are going to be very, very damaging. But it's also asking me all these questions. He's got 16-year-old kids who are at school. I mean, what are they going through? And he's got a 3-year-old. And if he's being alleged as being some sort of wife or girlfriend beater and sex trafficker and all, people are coming up with all these allegations, and every single time they never mention it. They never add any clips of Cassie talking, or any kind of, they're not backing it up with anything, but they're making out that they have the truth and the whole truth. And I feel like it's all a setup. um it's a setup because of some fake sacrifice involving me, Christ, the real Christ, to see who wants to hurt me, so that when people see the full power that I have and the inspiration, they will look at all the things that they tried to or wanted to happen to me and feel like shit, and probably want to commit suicide because they'll be afraid of, the power that I actually have, but didn't let it on when they were, I feel like that needs to happen. But I also feel like what these rumors are about Diddy, they're going to kind of destroy his career, or his reputation or anything. And so I feel like he would only do that if it was very near that time. Is that a sign that something's going to happen at Christmas? I don't know, because I'm not seeing like a huge amount of evidence anything is going to happen at Christmas. I know a lot of singers have come out with Christmas albums this year, Cher and some of the boy bands and stuff. And so, and there have been a lot of Christmas songs, more so than any year. I don't really know, maybe, but it doesn't necessarily point to anything happening this year. I feel like I want to, I just really, really want to know who knows about me. I'm thinking of the world leaders in the UN. Do they know about me? But then I'm also thinking about their need to, protect humanity and, do the things right by all humans, and respect Russia and all the countries and stuff. And it's just like, well, if they're trying to do things to respect all people, then they're not really going to be on board with my plan, because my plan isn't about the people. It's about protecting the planet from the people, um, and also getting revenge for the people who are ignoring me for 11 years. 11 years is a long, long time, and I have no idea who's on my side. Um, if I was to guess, I would love it if the Vatican has no clue about me. I would love it if everyone who's working in the Vatican have no clue that Christ is a woman. And I would love it if, they were to have a meeting with me, and I could shame them. Anyone who doesn't know about me, I'd love to have interviews. I would have gone for the Big Brother option, but that's just out. I would have done that every single time, but I just don't care enough. I don't care enough now. I'm too angry. I just want to go straight to knowing the truth. I'm fed up of playing games. I'm fed up of people thinking that what I've gone through is nothing. It's not nothing. It's a nightmare. It's a real. I feel like a complete prisoner in this world. I want to die, and I want to do absolutely nothing to help humans for the rest of the timeline. That's how bad I feel, and I don't think anything is going to change that. Um, but if you want to try and change that, I feel like the second you start talking to me is the second that you start treating me like like a respected princess, not or a a god queen. You need to start treating me with actual respect. And I feel like if I went on to Big Brother and just, I don't know, pretended that everything was fine, pretended and started playing these games, I wouldn't feel like people care. I would feel like I'm just keeping myself in the dark for some unknown reason. So maybe, you know, although I don't know, did they know that? Did they know that Big Brother wasn't a good show for me? Because if they did know that, then um, why would they put on a show 3 months before the real show? I don't. It doesn't make sense. They would have put it on maybe last spring or last summer if they knew that there was going to, or maybe not. Maybe not necessarily. Maybe it's just a warm up. Maybe they were planning on doing just a warm up show and then having like a surprise show with me on it. I don't know what they were planning. From what I've seen, I don't. I do think they know about me, but I don't think they. I don't know because there's a group of people who know about me, and I think they're elites who control record companies. I think there's a bunch of people who are super rich who have had some sort of step by step guide as to what to do. Find artists, pay artists to make songs, get them to stay in the dark for as long as possible whilst funding all their projects. They've been watching back, knowing that all the songs that they create are actually about one woman, me. But they probably at the beginning didn't see how all these songs linked to me because some of the songs were very, very angry and didn't link to me. But yeah, as time has gone on, more and more songs have linked to me because I've been getting more and more angry. Um, I don't know at what point the singers found out about me. Were they told at the beginning? Were they kept in the dark the whole time? I am watching I'm the Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, and you know, Britney Spears' sister is on there, and she's mentioned Jesus. She's thanked Jesus 2 or 3 times, and so I think that she has no clue that Christ is a woman. And if she has no clue, it's highly likely that her sister has no clue. I think Madonna knows. I think Madonna knows. But has she been sworn an oath of secrecy that she's not allowed to tell who this Christ figure is? I mean, I don't know why people would keep it a secret, but maybe there's some record companies at the top who are, or maybe people have been saying, if you start exposing who this person is, um, something really bad will happen to the world, or perhaps people would want to kill her. I know that as soon as I get exposed as being God or Christ, there's going to be a lot of people that want to kill me because they want to worship the God of their imagination, and if they think that I'm a danger to the imaginary God that they worship, if I can prove that that God isn't the real God and I am the real God, then suddenly, if I can prove that the Bible is actually about me and not about their false God that they think that they are reading, I'm Jerusalem, Israel, Babylon. If you read all the Psalms and Proverbs, or all that, all about Israel suffering, Jerusalem suffering. Okay, there's a couple of lines that do make out that Israel is a group of people, but that's only because the people who wrote it thought that they were talking about a group of people. But the Spirit is talking through them about me and about my tribulation and about how this woman, this one person, will be saved. And I think a group of people have known that and have come up with, a second religion about a female who um, must not be, not this religion must not get out. This religion must not be told by people until you find this woman. And then they've probably said you must ignore this woman for a period of time that's not mentioned in the Bible because the Bible said it would be 7 years. There'd be the 7 year tribulation of Israel, and it wasn't 7 years. It's been almost. It's been 11, pretty much 11, and but yeah, how they have kept it secret. Did they tell when they told? When did they tell people? I mean, I could understand after I see Britney Spears is pretty mad, so I could see why they wouldn't tell him. But I would have thought that they might have told Jay Z. But Kanye West also seems very mad, and I've got a feeling that maybe he doesn't know, um, unless it's an act that he's putting on. But if you know, if Jay Z knows and Kanye doesn't, why would Jay Z not pass it on to Kanye? So I don't know. You know, I don't know what's I don't know why you've I don't know how it's been able to be kept a secret for so long. Um, and I can't enjoy life. I can't keep going on just feeling like I'm waiting for nothing. You know, and I keep wanting to see signs of when something's going to happen, but I don't know. I don't know. There's no indication that anything's going to happen anytime soon, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I don't know um, what evidence that I have of anything. Actually, I mean, people say that Christ is going to come, but I think there's a lot of lies in the Bible, and I'm here. And if people say that Christ is going to suffer and go through persecution, yeah, I'm going through that. I've gone through that. Um, but yeah, God will be saved. It's been 11 years. I haven't been saved from nothing. And even if I am saved, I'm not saved because my only wish now is just to hide and go and live in nowhere. And I I don't want anything. I feel like this world has just killed every dream, everything that I've ever wanted is just dead. And I just want to be dead. So I don't know what to say other than I just I want to just want to know who knows. I want to know who knows. I want people to talk to me about. I want the people who know about me to talk about me. I want people to talk to me. Don't stupid YouTuber comments. People can talk to me. We just don't know what to say because we don't know who you are. Yeah, I know you don't know who I am. Um, and I want I want to know when's this going to end. And I don't know what I'm looking for when it comes to finding this answer out. Like I know that when people first talk to me, I need to have lots of funding and I want to do lots of interviews. I think I would rather do interviews with Christians first, the ones that have been pissing me off, and then work my way up to more and more celebrities. And if they want to go live and say, I believe that Christ is here, they can do that. I don't know how they'll do it. I feel like they're controlled. I've given title names to 1 or 2 years ago to different singers, and some of them have done songs that again fall within these titles, but have they been controlled by record labels into doing certain things, or is it just them listening to the spirit and doing stuff? I mean, I feel like the name that I've given them relates to all their songs, and most of their songs were done before I gave the name. So if no one tells them about me, will they still continue doing songs under their name even though they aren't aware of their name, that their sort of angel name? I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I wish I knew, and I can't be happy until um, until I knew that something's going to happen.